everyone. So I wanted to do a quick kind of used product video. There's a couple of things that I've gone through this month. Nothing really fancy, but something that I tend to repurchase, or some things that I think are worth sharing. Never mind the butt cheeks. That's actually a painting that I have, and I love nude paintings, so you may be seeing more butt cheeks to come. It'll spice things up a little bit. First and foremost, I want to share you my favorite thing. This isn't a used product, but check this out. I just got this from one of my best friends, and she sent that up as kind of like a Christmas gift, and it says, "I make it rain." Little native pride for the rest of you out there. Love it. I think it's from American Apparel. I think. I'll double check and link it down below, but I love it. It's kind of neon-y. It's a little more colorful than I really get into in the wintertime, but I think it's really fun and festive, and I'll throw a blazer on it and make it a little more professional if I need to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with some of the things that I've used up. The first thing, as I'm sure not like anybody really cares what candles I'm burning, but in the last video I showed you, getting used to a new camera here, so sorry. This is the Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. I burned that up pretty quickly. Showed you this in a video. I purchased this along with Winter Night and Vanilla Sandalwood, I think. I actually repurchased the Winter Night, or I think that's what it's called, Winter Night, and the Sandalwood Vanilla Candle with the other 2 for $20 sale that was going on. And I got there when it was really picked over. I would have loved to try some new candles that I haven't had from Bath & Body Works. But nonetheless, I know those are 2 that I really like. I love the Winter Night candle. That burns much better than the small one, which I'd had prior to and wasn't very impressed with. I really like this. Super yummy smell. One of my best friends actually is here from Stockholm, and she went and purchased like 3 of them to take home with her on the plane, so she likes it too. Another one that I have is the Dickinson Witch Hazel. I purchased this a really long time ago, but there's barely any left, and I'll probably just toss it out. I used this as a toner. I was trying to do more natural skincare and see if that would make any difference for some of my adult acne and discoloration. And I follow Pink So Foxy. She's probably one of my favorite beauty gurus, favorite people to watch on YouTube in general. I think she really spices things up. I like what she has to say. She's one of those that I don't just watch only certain kinds of videos. You know, there's those people that you watch and you only like their reviews, or you only like their tutorials, or their room tours, or those kinds of things. I really like Pink So Foxy. In just about every video she does, I find something interesting in it, and plus it feels like a little escape away from the winter wonderland that we have here in the Midwest. So shout out for any of you who don't watch her videos. You should check her out. So she had done kind of a tutorial and review on using witch hazel and also using some essential oils. Unfortunately, it really didn't have the effect on my skin that I'd hoped, but nonetheless, I think this is a good basic toner, cleanser, throw on the go kind of thing when you maybe don't have time to cleanse your face in the morning. Another one that I've repurchased about 15 times is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Dry Shampoo. I really like this. It's cheap. If you have really dark hair, it can be really, well, it's not so bad. It can be powdery, so you want to be a little bit careful about how it can kind of give you gray streaks, so you really got to watch that. But I like this. I go through it really quickly, and I purchased another one not too long ago. Another one that there's really not much left. I suppose I could try and get 1 or 2 more uses out of it, but I'll see if I can finish it up. This is an eye cream. The Boots Expert Sensitive Hydrating Eye Cream. I just got this from Target as just a morning eye cream routine. I'm not a huge believer in eye creams in the sense that if you have a pretty sensitive lotion or serum, I use that as my eye cream, since I'm not really sure how much, other than maybe taking fragrance and some dyes and things out of traditional eye creams, I don't think it's really that much different. The ingredients don't seem to vary from what you already used for your whole face, so I think it's a little bit of a waste of money, unless maybe you're somebody who's very, very sensitive. I thought this was nice. I don't know that I'd repurchase it, but it was nice. It's nice because it's not super oily and emollient, so you can wear it under makeup, which I think was my intention for that. Another one that I finished up is my Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. And I liked this. I like cleansing oils. I have to say, for the price tag, I don't think that this is really worth it. I think it was like $26 or $28. There is a little bit of a cooling effect, but honestly, I think I liked my Lancome oil cleanser better, and I felt like I got like double or triple the amount in my Lancome one. So the only thing I will say that's nice about this is the packaging. I wish more oils had this kind of a pump. The Lancome one you had to like physically pick up and squirt it in your hand, whereas this one you can, if you're hanging over the sink, you can use it just like a soap pump. So I did like that, but I don't think I would repurchase this. I actually purchased some Now Solutions coconut oil in place of this, and I actually like it. The only thing is that I have to microwave it because I don't live in a warm climate, and I just take 2 cotton pads, dip it in the oil, put it over my eyes to start out with for my mascara, and then cleanse it all over my face, and then use kind of an acne based cleanser afterwards. And I think this works just as well. It's maybe a little bit more work, but this was like $5 or $6. This is like $28. So I'm not sure that I would purchase. No, I know I wouldn't purchase that again. And I think the last thing I'm almost done with, and I can't say that I ever see anybody talk about this. There we go. I'm not sure. There might be. Let's see if I can get the. There's too much light here. But I'll link it in the down bar. This is an Aero Mineral Makeup Mist, and in the color I'm wearing is Bare. And I got this from Ulta. They used to be on top of, over by the drugstore makeup. It seems like every Ulta does. They're set up a little different, but there's the high-end makeup on one side, and then there's the drugstore-based makeup. And this is near the drugstore-based makeup on either a corner end. But the last time I went to purchase this, it was actually tucked underneath like the Sally Hansen nail polish. So I guess maybe that's a sign that they'll be phasing this out. I love this foundation. I've probably purchased 10 of these. Don't apply it the way that the bottle suggests you to. It basically says like spray it on your face. I don't think that would ever work, really. It would have to be so light unless you have an actual Airbrush foundation and foundation kit with the actual gun, but this, don't do that. I love to use it with my Real Techniques powder brush. Spray a little bit on the end, dab, and then buff around. You can also use a foundation sponge, beauty blender, or a knockoff beauty blender. I think that works really well too. What I like about this is it doesn't settle into fine lines. It looks super natural, and it sets itself. You don't need powder, you don't need anything, especially even in the summertime. My nose tends to be the most oily, and any kind of foundation I put on my nose, if it's hot outside and somehow I like rub my face, it'll look like half the foundation's off my nose or one side of my face. It looks really weird. This doesn't do that, and I found that it works great with both winter and summer climates. So really love that. I'll be purchasing more. The good and bad thing about this is that you can go through it really quickly, but I actually find that as a plus because my skin color changes so much that I hate being stuck with a foundation that's only for like January through March, and then by next year rolls around, it's like separated and goopy and gross. I'd rather just repurchase. So I like that, and I think it retails at about $14.95, and you can always bring in your coupon or $5 off thing, and sometimes they even have a buy one get one free. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So a little love for this that I don't ever see anybody talk about. So that's it for my used products so far. I'll update you on anything new that I have, and I hope you guys have a great weekend and a wonderful holidays. Bye.